Welcome to the year of the Fire Rooster, Leo. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. One of my friends told me a year of the Fire Rooster joke. How come the rooster wanted to get a tattoo? He wanted to impress some chicks, that's why. Now, the year of the Fire Rooster is going to be from January 28th of 2017 to February 15th of 2018. The lucky charms for Leo, the lion, this year, we're going to start with the auspicious gemstone, is Peridot, or Peridot, and the colors that are lucky for Leo during the Fire Rooster year are gold, yellow, burgundy, and red. The numbers that are fortunate for the lion are 4, 6, and 10. The Fire Rooster lucky charms. Gemstones that you should utilize if you want to bring as much good luck to yourself as possible are ruby, diamond, and topaz. Again, these are the Fire Rooster lucky charms. The colors are gold, yellow, and peach. And the numbers that are auspicious for you are 5, 7, and 8. Now, the Leo personality during a rooster year brings out qualities of being friendly, which is really a personality trait that Leo is well known for anyway. Also, you're going to be even more reasonable than you usually are, because Leos are also reasonable. And you're going to have a very cheerful personality, adding even more warmth to your already compassionate nature. Your confidence stems from your great courage. So you handle people well, applying great efficiency to any human relationship or important endeavor with a style all your own. You'll be an optimist during this astrological progression. And you'll also take your time with romance, if not already spoken for. And your friends are going to be very easy to win over this time. You're going to lead many people, because people will need your down-to-earth, yet king or queen of the forest attributes to find the resources they require to always be at their very best. The year of the Fire Rooster is said in popular media to begin on January 28th of 2017 and end on February 15th of 2018. This is actually the Chinese New Year, and it's the Chinese New Year Day. That's the distinction, with the first day of the animal year being February 3rd of 2017. So you can expect to be getting up with the chickens to go about your daily routines. That is, of course, unless they've been confused by the street lights with their crowing and singing and clucking wildly at all ungodly hours of the day and night. The year of the rooster repeats every 12 years, and the year of the Fire Rooster repeats every 60 years. The Fire Rooster is a year that is formed from the attributes of being the fourth heavenly stem of Yin Fire, gotten from 10 celestial qualities or elemental associations, and the 10th earthly branch gotten from 12 terrestrial animal personalities. It's important to note here that the 10 heavenly or celestial stems are derived from the 5 elements in Chinese astrology, which are fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. There's 5 elements in Chinese astrology, 4 in the Western system. The 10 qualities are comprised of the characters of yin and yang divisions within the assigned elemental attribute, with this current year of the Fire Rooster being a Yin Fire Rooster year. Therefore, there are 10 aspects gotten from yin and yang characteristics of the 5 Chinese elements. Leo is fixed fire, and the yin qualities of the year of the Yin Fire Rooster will add cold, moist, passive, and nurturing aspects to your fiery, compassionate nature, affording you an amazing sense of balance. Your yang facets of the Fire Rooster year will greatly increase your pride. Now, it's a yin year, but the yang part is the fact that it's Fire Rooster. So and also the yang in the Leo personality, because yang is fire and it's fixed fire. So these yang facets of this year are going to greatly increase your pride, and understand that. And good thing that it's yin fire, because if it was yang fire, the pride would be so much, oh my goodness, that would be that'd be hard to deal with for everybody involved. Okay, so your pride is going to be greatly increased and exaggerated, and that's going to be expressed with your even more of your famously flamboyant style and your very luckily friendly manner that you always are able to pull off, even in the most dire situations, really. You will organize yourself for the competitive edge, which you might not think you enjoy, but actually you're very good at catching the brass ring when it comes around, and especially this time. What astounds everyone is your ability to turn that base metal into gold. The key to promoting yourself in business or career during the year of the Fire Rooster will be to find the right ratio of creative talents and managerial skills you want to apply to your endeavors, because you excel at both. Continue with your self-assured personality to climb further up the ladder of success. That's going to be very important this year. Leo, the Lion year of the Rooster, lesson will be to avoid becoming pushy or aggressive with other individuals when people seem to be unable to do things as competently as you do, applying your famous assertive abilities instead. So be assertive, do not be aggressive, because you're so powerful. The Rooster year can make you so powerful you could become aggressive, so remain assertive rather than aggressive. Try to understand other people's limitations, and understand that your competency might intimidate them at times. Leo, the Lion year of the Rooster, lesson to be learned is something that you have to take very seriously during this time. So again, have your poise, have your ability to mitigate situations, so that you don't end up again becoming overly, even overly assertive. Remember that too. Okay, now when it comes to the blessings for Leo the Lion in the year of the Fire Rooster, expect to find all things that you need for your business, your home, or your wardrobe at great prices, with many friends and family wanting to go on outings or go on vacations with you, especially when there's a sale going on, so be aware of that. Fire Rooster attributes are going to bring in a shyness, but a strong will. Even more organizational skills and leadership qualities, which you have an abundance of, Leo. So you're going to find that your will is going to be even more powerful than it already is. Your organizational skills, again, will be increased. And your leadership skills and guidance of other people will be greatly increased. Now, the shyness will give that a soft edge. All right? So your shyness, you're not shy by any stretch of the imagination, but the year of the rooster will bring in a shyness. So that will kind of temper and modify and bring into a more soft aspect, which is greatly merciful of the Creator. It will bring an aspect of you becoming more able to be your softer, more compassionate, understanding self, while still being able, to being able to go ahead and be a leader and go ahead and be assertive without having people, without having you feel that really people are getting something over on you, because that's what upsets you. Fire Rooster advice for this year: people love your flashy and witty personality, but don't attempt to overcome shyness by becoming overly pretentious. Fire Rooster influence: well-dressed, clean, fashionable, elegant, able to accumulate wealth and abundance easily, finding a great cornucopia of opportunities and finances coming your way. You just have to step up to the plate and do what you do best, and you'll easily hit a home run, if we're going to have a sports metaphor. Also, you're going to find that you're going to be it'll be easier for you to be blunt. That might not always be easy for you, but being blunt will be a lot more forthcoming for you, Leo, this year. You're going to be more to the point, more efficient, more outspoken, but again, this shyness will add sort of an easily embarrassed aspect. So don't, if you feel embarrassed, just take your time and just do whatever you need to do to lessen that embarrassment just a bit, so that you can do what you need to do. So it's good to just do small things. It doesn't mean baby steps. That means do small things to change your mood. You don't need to take great, grandiose actions in order to make a situation more comfortable for yourself. So, try to remember that. Yin feminine qualities are going to come through this yin. Thank goodness. Fire Rooster year. And the yin feminine, because, you're fire, and fire and air are masculine, and water and earth are feminine. So the feminine will be brought out through the yin aspect of the yin fire. It's not yang fire, and it's going to be bring the cold night, feminine, earth, moist, winter aspect. The inner, rather than what's going on outside, what's going on inside. More restful, more tranquil, more serene, more contracting, not so expansive, more of an ability to form something, like the potter able to form the vessel, and also the ventral rather than the dorsal. So the soft underbelly is exposed by the yin. But again, with your particular sign, more of the yang aspects will come out. So this will balance you out nicely. So when people embarrass you, don't get upset. That's the key. Do not get upset when people try to get your goat. And you don't have to take such grandiose actions. You can negotiate. Fire is the element. Again, it's a fire rooster year. It's not another element. That's more yang. So that's going to bring great happiness and heat to the situation. It's going to your already passionate nature. It's going to bring, though, bitterness, and it's going to deal with the heart and the small intestines and the blood vessels and the tongue. General fixed rooster associations are the autumn, the west, the instincts, metal is the element, the Chinese element, yin, and Virgo is the sign associated with roosters. Just like I believe, if memory serves, that Leo is associated with monkey, but this is a Virgo association, rooster. It's not always what you think. When you're trying to match the Western and the Chinese systems. Now there are 5 elements in Chinese astrology, being fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. So again, there's 4 in the Western and 5 in the Chinese astrology. Now the elements control each other in Chinese astrology. They form a grand recycling circle of life, the wonderful circle of life. So no one aspect is going to be more important than another aspect. There's always something to balance, because Creator in all His mercy balances everything. Fire controls metal. Metal controls wood. Wood controls earth. Earth controls water. And water controls fire. Again, this is the circle of life. And it's always good to remember that there's always something to look forward to, because there's always something next. It's never the end, and it's never the beginning. Because when it comes to the immortal, eternal Creator, there is no beginning and there is no end. It's only in the Son of God that we have an Alpha and an Omega, a beginning and an end. But with God the Father, there is no beginning and no end, but we have an eternity and a never-ending cycle without time. This is the circle of life, and we have now the elements in Chinese astrology and what they're associated with. We have fire being the emotion of joy. We have the climate of heat when we're dealing with fire, of course. We have bitterness is the taste. The tongue is the organ found in the head or the face. The earth element, we have worry as the emotion that you're going to feel. Dampness as the environment. The taste is sweet and the mouth is the organ. Metal element, we have grief as being your emotion. Dryness as being the climate. Pungent is the taste, and the nose is the organ in the head. For the element of water, we have fear as being the emotion. Cold, the climate. Salty, the taste, and the ears are the organ. For wood element, we have anger as being the emotion. The wind is the climate. Sour is the taste, and the eyes are the organ. So if a person has a lot of grief, if it's someone who experiences and expresses a lot of grief, that person has metal aspects in their Chinese astrology chart. If a person is angry a lot, they have a lot of wood. If that person is happy a lot, they have fire. If they worry too much, they've got earth. So, and there's all kinds of other, people are a great sphinx of these various astrological animal personalities. A great combination. So remember, people are not all the same. So if you treat everybody the same, you're going to get different reactions. And just like in chemistry, you're going to get different reactions and different types of formulas are going to create different types of responses. So just remember and try, it's difficult, but try to deal with each person as an individual and try to think, what is the good in this situation and how can this be brought to its best healing? Now, to calculate the Chinese New Year, simply count the second new moon that comes after the winter solstice. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Join us again next time.